Hi everybody, it's Patty Ann here. Someone who is a subscriber on my YouTube channel has asked that I show this because she's having a hard time getting the print and cut function to work. And she's using her phone, so I thought I'd start from my phone. So the first thing that I did was I just opened Safari and I typed in flower image. And then I hit the search button. Now the next thing, of course, that I did was I come over here to search tools, and I want to make sure that the image I'm looking for is large, and the type of image is going to be clip art. It doesn't have to be, but I'm just making it like that for this tutorial. So I'm just going to come down here and scroll down here until I find one that I like. I kind of think this one's really pretty. So I can just click on this and I can save it, or I can visit this website and then find that image again. Here it is. And if I gently hold my finger on here, I can save the image into my images on my iPhone. Okay, after I've done that, the next thing I do is I just go to Cricut and open Cricut Design Space. Okay, I've already done this, so let me start again. Go back to the canvas. Let's see. Okay, so pretend like we're just getting here now. I'm going to come down here to the bottom and I'm going to upload. I'm going to select a photo from my photo library and I'm going to select that one that I just uploaded. Okay. The next thing that you'll notice at near the bottom, it says clean up your image using the tools below. Well, I don't need to crop it or use the erase tool, but I do want to use the remove tool. If I don't, she or you or anyone will have the same thing happen. There will be a white box around your image that cuts, and it doesn't cut by your flowers. So you must come to the remove button, and then it says tap areas you want to remove. So I want to remove all this outside stuff outside of the flowers. Okay, did you see how quickly that happened? So what it did was it made all of that white box around the flowers transparent, meaning it's not going to print and that box around it is not going to cut. The only thing that my cutter is going to see are the flowers. Now if you notice, there are 3 flowers. The one on the very left, look at it. In between some of the petals, you can see that there is some white left. I'm going to leave that like that because I do not want those areas to cut out, because I think it'll weaken the whole image. I could though. So I think she said she was going to use this for like a stencil or something. I can't recall all of a sudden, but she could blow this up like this and again tap this area. She wants to remove that little area, get back in without. Okay, and then maybe come over here and tap that area and that area. See how it's turning it all into transparent? Meaning that is going to cut in there. It's not going to print. Whoops. Let's get a few more of these areas. I've got to scroll in using both my fingers. Tap and tap. To me, this is harder to do on my phone, but it's definitely doable. Okay, there's one more spot that I see that I need to make transparent. Not there. Got to use the undo button right over here. Let's see if I got it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, there's one more. Can I get in there? Did I? I think so. Yikes. Okay. So that's all that you really need to do, and I promise it's going to work now. So what you do is you come up here and just click next and next. And then there are 2 options, just the cut image. So that's what it would look like as a silhouette. On the right, though, I want the print and cut. I've got to name this. I'll name it flowers. A test, maybe, just because. And I'll say done. Okay, after this is done, then I'm going to import it or insert it. So I highlight it, click insert, and it's going to insert this image. And I can make sure that it's a print and cut if I want to by coming down to the bottom where it says layers. And if you look up here under the layers panel, do you see the little icon of the printer to the right of the flowers? That means it's definitely a print and cut. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I'm just going to go to Make It. I'm going to replace what was already there. And this is what it's going to do. Your machine is going to turn on a little light, a little sensor light, and it's going to go all over these black lines so that it knows where it's supposed to cut, and then it's going to come in and cut just around the flowers and the greenery. Hey everybody, Patty Ann. So I've already cut out that image and it worked perfectly. What you need to remember is when you have an image and you want to do a print and cut, and you want it to cut around the specific image and not a box around the image, you must remember to use that one little tool to make the background transparent. Otherwise, our Cricut machine sees that background and it thinks it's part of the image and you want it to cut it out. So if you make the background transparent, and you know you've done it because you have that checkerboard look, your little image will end up just like this. And I think that's what you want. So if you're having a problem still, let me know. Thanks, you guys. Bye.